Hello, gamers. I can't stop saying it now that I watched Lotus say that in the other intros, so now I can't do it. I can't not do it. I mean, uh, here we are, just gaming things. Thank you so much. One of our wonderful co-hosts, Lotus Loves Lotus, just rated us. We love to see it. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
that.
Oh my
In
god.
roughly 25 minutes, we're going to be watching the Capcom presentation. Did we start stream earlier? Because we
I
forgot
mean,
that it
at least they're
wasn't.
showing stuff. They're
We forgot
showing
it was at
E3 right
30.
now.
Yeah. Because we forgot that it wasn't about 25 minutes, maybe so. But we're here, and yeah, we have me. I'm Ruby. Hello, hello, hi. We have Pants right above me. Hello.
And I'm real this time. I'm a real human being.
Yes, yes, you are an icon of a human being, if you ask me.
Truly.
And of course, last but not least, Dax. Hello.
Hi, Stan Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright.
Love that, love that. I have the stream on mute because they're just doing like interview type things and hosting type things, and we don't want them to talk over us, right? We don't need that
Right.
energy over here.
I just pay
Um,
attention to the visuals.
right, exactly, exactly.
I literally have like an article pulled up because I was looking at the time again.
It's a thing. We were worried. We were like, hold on, Capcom is going to start now, and turns out it wasn't. So we all kind of panicked, and then we saw the little timer in the corner, and it says 20 something minutes, and we're like, well, there's that. Listen,
Mhm.
times are difficult to keep track of. You know,
Right.
some of these
I will
conferences start at
say,
15, at 30, and I'm like, no.
I know, it's so confusing. Like, can we just start like every hour? Or if it is a shorter show, then it's like, at 30 and
Which
then,
is what they're doing.
something else short. But like,
And
what
like
was like
Bandai
Square's
tomorrow.
15?
Right, yeah.
Tomorrow start at 25, 35, and 45. Like,
I
Questionable behavior. Please do better next
honestly,
year. I
right.
have a feeling that
I
next year will
don't.
be better because it's gonna be in person. It should be at least. So they're probably
Yeah.
gonna cut some stuff out. They're probably gonna be more on it, but it's gonna be
Wait.
interesting.
Mhm. I will
There's
say that it seems that this is only going to be 25 minutes, as it says in this article. So,
um
another
Listen,
short one.
yeah, wasn't expecting it to be like a really big presentation, and I almost, to be honest, I would
Yeah,
rather a
honestly.
25 minutes than like 45, and it's like we watch something for like half of it, like one game for half of it.
Oh, so
yeah,
Square.
Yeah.
right.
So just say Square Enix.
Yeah.
Like,
This is a Square Enix call out post.
love you,
Um,
Square, but choices were made.
yeah, the timing of that wasn't. The presentation had like good things in there, but it wasn't presented in the best way,
hmm
which we'll get into on our podcast episode this Saturday. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna
Yes.
be chaotic. We're gonna have as many hosts as possible. It's gonna be great. Y'all like
A
them,
bunch of redacteds on the screen.
right? You like Falcon in chat said, "Speak for yourself. I like them thick." Listen, to each their own.
I.
To each their own.
Okay, so there's like two GameSpot live streams.
Yeah, so they have the one that there's some people chatting, and then they're just plain Capcom one. Oh, my dog is getting mad at some dogs outside. Sorry if she
Oh,
starts
hey.
barking.
Oh my god.
Picking a fight.
She's ready to fight.
We love that. Oh, what is
Oh,
this?
well, actually, hold on. The other one though is showing some Resident Evil.
I
Oh, are they
closed
doing
because I
like
don't care about it.
a preview?
No, but they're showing the daddies in
Mhm.
that monster game in the other one. And I don't care about
I
Resident
know,
Evil
it's
8.
kind of
I'm
just like
driving.
make your choice because it's like one of them is showing Monster Hunter, whatever it's called, stories, I
I
think.
think yeah, Monster Hunter Stories.
And the other one is showing Resident Evil 8.
Wait.
But
Wow.
this one's like more of a review, so they're just like talking about
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, remember Resident Evil 8 and how like the one token character that everybody was really excited about is in like 2 seconds. Not really, but
Right.
it is a little
Yeah.
sad. I will say that with no spoilies.
I thought it
But
was funny, but we all know my thought.
Falcon, you're
honestly,
right,
I
and you
don't know
should
why
say it.
I expected anything. I'm just like, of course it's gonna be like probably the very beginning. Like, of course it's gonna be.
Yeah, Dex is always here for the cartoon daddies and will not perceive Resident Evil 8.
Right.
That's just factual.
There's definitely no daddies there at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I love all of these like hosts having so much like amazing stuff in their background. I'm like, oh, I'm peeping all the collectibles.
I know.
Like, I love all
What
these.
you got back
setup,
there?
right? I see Final Fantasy
Right.
7, the original cover. I see you.
I see.
Hi everybody. Hi Doy Spin.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're excited. Cautiously excited for
here.
Capcom.
We're really just here for the ride and just to see what's going on, honestly.
My E3
Right.
experience in a nutshell. I'm like, I'm just happy to be here. I want to see games and
Yes.
stuff and then talk about them.
Mm.
Which has been fun.
Suppose. Yes. I'm really hoping that it's not going to be something that's like Square or like Clock. You know, those are the two ones where it's like, and I said it yesterday, I was like, on the spectrum of, you know, gaming events, is it the Clock showcase or are you on the Square showcase level? Like,
Right.
because if you're in between, you're good. It's either
Right.
like you're talking too much about like games but not showing gameplay, or you're showing too much gameplay.
Exactly. I'm
It's
thinking
been
it's gonna be
very
somewhere in
interesting.
the middle.
I hope so.
Because I
I think
think
it'll be.
uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I think it'll be kind of like oh my god, which one was it? Probably like Devolver in a little way. I know theirs is like really like a whole nother thing anyway on their own, but just in the aspect of like there's probably gonna be like a little bit of talking and then like show game, a little bit of talking, show the
Yeah.
game probably.
Right.
Or talking over like gameplay, stuff like that, most likely is what I'm thinking right now. And I'm probably hoping that's at most that we'll get. The best case scenario is always just like, just show me a bunch of like reels and I'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
yay, games.
Do we know if there's anything confirmed as far as like if they have a list like Square did as far as like, oh, we're gonna talk about these things and these things
Yes.
only?
They do have a list. So
Oh.
they promised
Ooh.
to show, I know, which is kind of like sad, but also like, okay. They promised to show updates on Monster Hunter Rise. So like mainly it just seems like it's updates on games that they already have out, which I kind of
Oh.
like joked about earlier.
Right.
Right.
Whale. So Monster Hunter Rise. They're also going to talk about Village. So they did say updates on that.
Yeah.
The game just came out, people.
Right. I'm like, are we getting like DLC already? Like, what's going on?
They're like, we're gonna make DLC, but it's coming out next year. We just want to tell y'all about it because it's E3. Like,
Right.
Because our investors need to invest in us, and we need to keep
Right.
them.
Exactly. And they also said the Grace Ace Attorney and Monster Hunter Stories, which is
Oh, okay.
was being showed a
excited
little
for this
bit,
attorney.
which I think we already have dates for both, and those are actually games that are coming out soon. So it seems like they're kind of just doing like a review. Hey, here's the games that are coming out, and
Right.
probably, hopefully, we'll get like some maybe like a surprise and like a couple other things people are waiting for. That's my
Potentially.
hope.
Yeah.
Besides that.
Because that's what
Mhm.
Square did. Square had a list of things, and it did in no way, shape,
Mm.
or form include the Final Fantasy Souls like Devil May Cry
Oh yes.
like game. Um,
With a bland man. But I care about the two back, side characters, I care
mm-hmm.
about them and them only.
It
Right.
was very interesting, and we will probably get into this in more detail in the Saturday show. But I thought it was very
Mm.
interesting, the fan theories going on, because the official character renders, they're just wearing like sneakers and like sweatpants and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Some Converse shoes.
Right. So like the theory is that they're like, it's kind of like an isekai kind of story where they're like plucked from a real world, thrown into a fantasy world, and they're just like, oh, I have to figure this out now, which would be kind of interesting. I think Final Fantasy hasn't really
Mm.
done anything like that, which could be very interesting. It could be kind of silly if they started and they're like maybe playing the original Final Fantasy 1, and maybe they're like just hanging out or whatever. It could be fun. And it does look like you just get armor as you progress through the game.
Mm.
um, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I could probably talk a lot about it because I feel like I always start dissecting at least the Final Fantasy ones to death,
Right?
like I did 16, which I was sad. Like, I do wish they would stop showing us like something. I know I want to see something new, but I also want to see updates on what they are working on that we already know
Yeah.
of too. So I was a little
Right.
sad about that. But it does seem like maybe I do agree like isekai because also it's called like it has stranger in the title, so like
Right.
most likely it's like kind of really hinting. And then also because it is like Souls like most likely we'll be able to change, our glams and everything too. But
Right.
I know the update or no, the demo, sorry. The demo is on PlayStation, but it's broken. So I don't think anybody still can download it, but it's only for PS5. So
Yeah.
hopefully I will be able to download it when I get back home tomorrow or sometime later this week and be able to
Yes.
share some thoughts, you know?
Yes.
We will watch
But
that stream.
Mhm.
We'll be here
yeah,
for
I'm like
that.
I'm hoping I don't care for this man at all. I'm really hoping because as we kind of said, like most warrior like groups have always been for people. So I'm like, maybe these are just people who got dropped in. We're gonna find like the Mr. Final Fantasy, as I like to say, the Mr. Final Fantasy will be the actual warrior of light that we've
That would be
known.
fierce.
Right? And it's not this just like mans, this
Right.
white mans that I do not care about.
Right. Yeah. It was
Hmm.
interesting because they also I did peep their press release about it, and it was they mentioned the I think they had a warrior, a dragoon, and a black mage. And I was like,
Yeah.
where's the white mage? So it's
Where's the
either
white
like
man?
the white mage is missing, or they also said in the trailer that like someone talked to them and they said like, oh, there was another warrior and they disappeared, and they were saying the warrior was Garland. So I was like, huh, could he be the fourth one? And maybe like when you kill him, it's Warrior of Light, like behind the
They
mask,
will.
something like that. Which is weird because like Garland is like he. There's a whole thing. The plot of Final Fantasy One is that he basically wants to be chaos and he wants to be the most powerful
Mhm.
creature. So
And
yeah,
he and then the other man is screaming chaos the whole time. So
yeah, far too much. I'm here to
far
defeat
too
chaos.
much.
And even like he like Garland was like, "Who are you?" And he was like, "I'm here to defeat chaos." Like that's not your
Okay.
name.
Like does not give a name at all. The other two are just standing there like we just have to deal with this because like we walk and he's just talking about chaos still
Right.
probably.
It does seem like the game is like it does seem like it's gonna come out probably within the next couple years.
I think
Um,
it's slated for next year, which is very wild to me because it's just
Worrisome.
like, yeah, it's like a little too soon.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Granted, we do
Especially
have a
because we only
demo,
knew
which
about
is like the
16.
most. Yeah. It's
That's
like I'd
true.
rather than focus on like 16, 7 part 2, all these other
Right.
ones that we're kind of like really hoping for information about. And instead they're like, here's another new game. And you're like, but it is at least on like most systems. And
Yeah.
by that I mean everything besides the Switch, of course. Everything that you would think of.
Is it
So it
gonna be
won't
on
be just on
PC?
like, yes.
Okay, work.
It did say in the release that it is PC, new gen and like last gen too, which is really nice because thankfully nobody has to be like, great, and now I just scramble for a PS5 like
Right.
the DLC.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
retrograde.
Retrograde, how dare you?
Yeah, it hasn't started, everybody who's just coming into the stream. It's gonna start in 10 minutes. We started our stream a bit earlier, so we're just talking about, expectations. We're talking a little bit about previous presentations that we've seen, like Squares last night and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, of course, our full thoughts and concerns for our highlights are going to be talked about and discussed in the podcast. I feel like we're not going to talk about anything else on Saturday, to be honest. Going to be as many of us as
Mhm.
possible, just talking about our highlights and stuff like that, which should be fun.
hmm
Um, but yeah, I hope it's good. I kind of like their format of like having a demo and then releasing a game after hearing players' feedback, because that's what they did for Project
Yeah.
Strategy Triangle working title. That's also supposed to come out next year. Um,
Oh yeah.
I think, right?
I think so, yeah. I think it was 2022 as well.
Oh, 2022 is gonna be wild.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of things are gonna get pushed back. Like, let's
Mm-hmm.
be real here. Let's be real.
Yeah,
A lot of
you're
things
right.
will get pushed back for sure. So, I will wait until there is like a concrete date and it's literally like next week and I forget about it
Right.
anyway.
Yeah, that was literally me with at the time Final Fantasy 15. I was like, I will only believe it when it's downloaded. Like the day before, I was like, I'll believe it at midnight when I download the game and I run it on my PS4.
Right, exactly. Once it's like literally in my hands, I'll believe that it's out.
When Kingdom Hearts 2 was delayed like 3 times.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
And we were just like,
Literally.
it's pre-ordered, but like, will it play at midnight? Like,
Will I even be able to like taste the game?
right.
Right. Because even at midnight release date, the files could be corrupted. They said the demo was out
Mm.
for Mr. Stranger Final Fantasy, and the files were there and they were corrupted.
And they're corrupted.
Not
Nobody
the
can
files were
download
there.
As
them.
far as I'm aware, I don't think they're fixed yet. And it's been a
Yeah.
day.
Oh, wait, there's like an actual issue? Oh,
Yeah,
I thought we
like
were just
they have the
Yeah.
demo out on PS5, and that was like a big deal. But then people downloaded it, and the files are corrupted.
Yeah, so
So,
nobody can play
so
it.
nobody has played it yet.
And it's a timed one too, so I think you can only play it till like the 25th. So,
Oh, I thought you meant like
basically like a
time,
week.
like RE8 time. I was like 30 minutes.
Oh
I
my
got scared.
God, which was so bad in
Speaking
my
of
opinion.
Capcom,
I'm tired of Resident Evil.
that was rotted.
They're gonna come on and talk about the movie or the show again, and I'll be like, we have
Actually,
other
I wanna,
times you could talk about the
yeah,
show.
Right. Talk about it on like YouTube or
maybe
something.
like
I don't
5
know.
minutes. Maybe it should
Anything.
just give us a little something. Maybe
Oh,
not like 10 or 15 minutes. Don't give us that.
right.
I think a lot of these conferences would benefit from like paying someone that doesn't work for them to like watch the video and be like, "Ooh, you need to trim this out. This is too much or this
Yeah,
is too
like this feels
little."
a little too long. I feel like this is just right. Maybe a little more here.
Right.
Yeah, I do not
Transition
want to watch the
better.
characters walk around and talk right now.
Right.
Right. Square Enix
Exactly.
hire us because y'all aren't hiring the right people.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
They're talking about this like yokai called Kappa, and my streamer self is cackling a little bit because I'm like, Kappa, not this.
I literally black out Kappa from my mind. My brain was thinking of like Koopa
I
from Mario.
I think
I
I
I
blocked
could give you Kappa history.
Kappa
Like not
from my
the
terms.
emo,
Club Not
but
from Just Gaming
Oh,
Tingz.
let's
I could
ban
give you
Ruin.
the oh,
Please.
Ruin and
Time run out.
Lotus.
It's
But
like
I have some I
I
could
hate
talk
it.
about Kappas,
I
the
delete the messages.
yokais, because their whole thing was it's the folklore and everything, and they were like, you don't want to like turn your backside because the Kappas will come over and they'll come over and take your Shirakodama, which is basically like your soul, but they go through your butt.
Not good.
That's gay.
And like literally one of my favorite animes right now, or like for a while, it's called Sarazanmai. And they literally have that whole process
Oh my
and everything.
god.
So it's great. And the
Yelling.
best thing is like Ikuhara, who is the director on it, was just like kind of kept it hidden too from like the higher ups. So that they were like also surprised about it. Like, wait a minute, you're talking about the real, like the original lore of Kappas, not like, oh, they're just like these
Screaming.
cute little creatures.
Is
You're
Boo
having
from
a
Mario
butt stuff.
inspired by that? Because like it's that concept of like you can't turn away from him. And the second you turn away, he comes
No,
for you.
not really.
Oh,
Not he
okay.
Also, I love that.
comes.
I also love that Boo's name in Japan is Teresa.
I stand Teresa.
I love Teresa.
Little Teresa out
Love
here.
Teresa kissing after us.
Snatching Mario's wig. I love that.
Honestly, iconic.
I
I was
appreciate
talking
that.
with my mom the other night because I was like, I think we were just talking about Universal Studios, and then I got in a very aggressive, heated talk with myself.
Love
Basically, I was
that.
talking at her, not with her, and I was like, I am so mad. I'm so mad that Bowser does not have this wristwatch that you can use in the park. They have everybody else but Bowser. It's like just a
I
very heated moment because I love as a Bowser simp.
I
Right, right, right.
I was like, oh, you got Mario, you got Luigi, Yoshi and Toad has their own. Daisy has one, which is iconic for her anyway. But
yeah,
like,
Stan
no,
Daisy.
Bowser doesn't.
It's not
What's
adding
this?
up.
Does
The
Peach not
math is
have her
not
own?
adding. Peach does have
Oh, okay.
one.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Yeah, it's like literally everybody besides Bowser has one, which is sad because literally there's Bowser's castle there.
that's tragic.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
I gave it to Bowsette, I would scream.
They're just doing a little Reddit interview situation right
The way they
before
said we can't add
we
a
get
weapon
into
in the game
it.
because we have no ideas for any new ones that aren't similar.
I love
At least
that.
they're honest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they really were like, we don't have any ideas for any new ones, but if we think of an idea that's different from the 14 weapons we have, we'll let you know. And I'm just,
Keep us
all
posted.
I
right.
love that. I'm me as a developer, I'm like, girlie, can you think of something else? Cause I can't.
Do the work for me, honestly.
I'll hire you. I'm just kidding.
I mean, that is very Capcom.
Alright, they're
No.
But they
about
don't hire
to
you.
switch on
Oh.
over to Capcom. Someone yelled at them like, we need 2 minutes. You need to do hosting things. No thoughts, head empty.
Oh my god, getting hit with that hammer. Oh my god.
By Bowser.
So long, gay Bowser.
And then they changed it in the fucking
Yeah.
repackage.
Truly the worst.
Well,
People are like, well, at least he's saying bye bye. I'm like, I guess, but
I guess.
I guess, but like, has I don't know. Well, I won't say anything actually. Never mind.
I
Say it.
say
Say
it.
Has anyone? Okay. Has
Nah.
anyone played Mario Odyssey?
I haven't. No.
No, but I've seen some.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of. I've seen gameplay. Yeah.
I have to say that everybody should play it because of the Bowser content.
Right.
Well.
I just know he has a wedding outfit, and
Oh my
I didn't know I was
God.
getting married today.
And
So.
he looks great in it.
Right.
Someone save me from the monster propaganda, please. Just someone.
Maybe you shouldn't have been here.
Yeah, Ruby, maybe you shouldn't actually have joined us.
Maybe I should have just muted y'all in my ear and just had that on like playing for the stream, but I can't hear y'all. I just see the audio levels.
We just yell and moan over Ruby, and Ruby wouldn't know that.
I'm in tears.
Lotus, I should have stayed on to
Lotus.
enable them. Well.
Honestly.
Well. That's quite alright.
Oh, I thought this lady was about to be like, and I was Capcoming from the objections.
They said objection. I was like, ooh, my pussy.
I don't want to be the one to do it, but she has the Disney knees where like her legs are, you know what I mean? Like
Stop.
she was like,
Don't do no, she does not have the Disney.
I cannot with you.
Her feet have to be like 3 feet apart for it to be the Disney knee.
I guess.
You guess.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. This live stream contains content rated mature 17+. That's not appropriate for children.
So you better not censor your curse words.
They're not gonna.
Oh, well.
That's 18+.
I swear to God, if they do that, like, oh no, the little 17-year-olds, how will they survive?
Hey.
Oh my God.
Maybe they shouldn't be watching.
Ow, your nail.
Come on, Blender.
Come on, Blender. Or C4D, whichever one that you got going on.
Come on, Capcom.
Welcome to the Capcom
E3
Showcase. I'm your host,
Village, Ace Attorney, and Rise, all right there on the screen.
That's literally all we see.
We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team.
Oh, but I do see Big Tall Lady, which I am in love with her.
Oh, I do see Street Fighter on there.
So what are we waiting for?
Oh, I didn't hear the last thing she said.
Our first stop today, Resident Evil
Village. Oh, we're going already in.
We're getting it over.
Resident Evil Village.
The team has
Give me this actually, the sailor outfit is already a mod in the game for Chris. Somebody has already done it.
I mean, I've already seen a lot of
anniversary this year.
Not that I care, unfortunately.
Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
I'm just gonna say.
Oh, they're showing exactly the only 2 things I care about: Chris and Lady Dimmadome.
Not Dimmy Dome.
Oh wow, okay.
Not me muting the stream.
As you should.
Well, also it kind of like stumbled a little bit too.
No, it's doing a thing where like the volume is selected, so I could move the mouse to the left without taking the volume away.
Me. It was me turning it down for you.
You hacked me.
I have.
You're like, we will not look at this anymore.
Right.
We will not perceive.
Okay, what was that? Like,
I will say that there was a spoiler kind of in there, and I'm like, alright. Y'all gonna just show that?
Right. So I was like, oh, you wouldn't know. And I'm like,
that's tea. Like, I have no idea. I was like,
Good.
I think it's just one of those things like, we'll spoiler it, but like, it'll be out of context, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah, is this a thing already?
Oh, I thought it was.
It got delayed, I think.
I thought it had like a demo or like a playtime.
Yeah.
Ew!
That was nasty. Don't do this to Claire.
By now. Yeah, if you get Village, you get Reverse.
Oh, okay. By popular demand, development has just started for an additional DLC for Resident Evil Village.
Okay,
More
why
info
y'all asking to
later.
pay money for more? Like,
Also, like, why was that text going
Thank
so
you,
slow?
Kama-san, for that wonderful update.
I was
I had
like,
enough time to
Some
read,
long-awaited news
so
from the
that
world of
worked.
Monster
I
Hunter.
know, at least
Whether it's
that.
adventuring
But I'm also like,
alongside
just place it
monsters
on the
or
screen. Let me
battling them
read
with friends,
it.
we've got something
Right.
for you. First, let's dive
Hopefully
into
it's
the
not gonna
thank
be
God
paid
they got
RPG
so
entry to the
DLC.
series.
it's gonna be
Monster
paid.
Stories
It's
2.
Resident
It's
Evil.
absolutely
Right.
We've
paid
always
DLC.
had to pay for it. Capcom's not gonna.
Oh,
plug this
God.
shit.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
That was a lot.
Whoa.
Not
I
the
had no idea what was
glitching,
happening.
flashing moment.
I did not like that.
Ooh, I
Not
hate
the
it.
tears. No, bring the cartoon daddies. I don't want to see this girl cry.
Oh, monsters.
Red may have been
Mom?
strong and skilled against the awesome power of
Ruby,
nature.
look away.
He was merely a man.
Not this.
He never stood a chance.
Oh, ew.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that
Loving
Guardian
this
Rather had
outfit.
survived
Hello.
and
Looking like
returned to
Linkle
Echo's
over
Island.
here.
She's conservative.
I'm screaming.
I went there to see Red's old monster again.
Old Monsty.
The Monsty.
The monsters.
Then, of course, that's when I met you.
Who
Oh
am
my
I?
god.
You were given Red's kinship stone.
Not
and now
kinship
Alentalo said,
stone.
This is destiny.
Oh, I hate it.
So does that mean
You
that
got kinship with the
I...
Rathalos?
Oh, wait, yeah, I was actually like, so does that mean I am the Rathalos?
Its wings bring about waves
I...
Is this like
First day,
Beastmaster?
It comes out July. I will be there. I'll be like,
Want a little kitty.
the Rathalos is coming, and so am I.
Is it like turn-based?
Ooh, it looks like it.
This looks like it, yeah.
I'm kind of here
Or
for
maybe
that.
Tales of Light?
And is it like a Beastmaster in a sense? Or because it's like you're like connected to these monsters and you're using them.
Like taming them and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like
Monsters help riders of their own will.
Why did that look like
Right.
Greymon from Digimon?
not Greymon. I'm screaming.
I have to say, like, all of these, I mean, granted, the style is very, very cute, and they're adorable, but, like, I have not seen anybody who looks over, like, 12 right now.
Yeah,
It's true.
not in this trailer.
Oh.
Those people who
I zoom, I'm like, is that...
If there's worry or doubt in your
To be
voice,
fair, it could just be the art
Ratha will
style.
become
It doesn't
anxious too.
necessarily make
Right,
characters
exactly.
look
To
old
know
per
that
se,
you
but
will
it does look
protect
like we're
him
playing
no
as like
matter what.
teens.
I can sense the
Hello?
flames of his life force
Oh,
within
she's
him.
iconic.
The burden of such great
Iconic.
power is too much for his body to bear.
Oh, a spaceship? An airship, I mean?
An airship? I'm already sold again.
Hence, pre-orders.
riders can bond with monsters.
The fastest pre-order that I ever
You
have.
can connect with fellow humans.
Airships, monster fucking, everybody's cute. Oh, look at this, more characters, okay.
Everyone they meet. That makes them strong.
Hello?
Big
Oh,
kitty.
some
Oh.
of them are older. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Oh, daddy. Oh,
finally, some other characters.
finally some good fucking food.
Isn't this like basically one player, or was this also like?
I think this
I
is
feel like it was
supposed to
only
be,
solo.
like, yeah, like a JRPG
Yeah.
version.
And then,
single
yeah.
player.
Free title
Featuring
updates.
free title
Wait a
updates.
minute. I always keep getting this like those dogs mixed up with the one from Arise, like Tales of Arise,
Oh,
because they
wait.
look the same.
Right.
New Monsty.
Monster.
Trial version available June 25th. Oh my
Save
god.
data
Work.
transfers the full game.
It's probably the
Ooh,
first
deluxe
chapter or
edition.
something.
Oh,
Oh, the
cute little
stickers are
outfit.
cute.
Oh, look cute.
Oh.
Someone made an outfit.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
Ray's Ring
amiibo.
Ratha. Oh, I don't have
Rise,
Rise.
me neither, yeah.
Oh wait, no, I do. I didn't play it that much.
I don't have Rise.
And how about
I
that
don't have
announcement?
Rise.
The canine companion.
I was
It's
getting
just in my
confused.
library,
I
but I
was
don't
reading
have it.
Rise, and then I was thinking of the
Reading.
first stories, and I was like, I don't have that.
Right, that's what I'm thinking too. I was like, there's a first one.
You
And I
can
was
get
like,
an early peek at the game with the
And I'm
Monster
like,
Hunter
there's a
Stories
first.
2, Wings of Ruin trial version, starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the
I think
full
it's like a
game
Final
release just
Fantasy
few weeks
situation where it's
later
like
on July
completely
9th.
unrelated
That's
with
not
the other
only way to
stories,
join
I
the
guess.
hunt. Millions of
Absolutely.
It's just
you
like a
made
series
Monster
of
Hunter
its
Rise
own.
a huge success earlier this year.
right.
And we have even
Oh
more
my
content
god,
coming,
I've been
including a
so
new collaboration on the Rise.
slow
Let's
on
find
the
out more.
Rise gameplay. I came in, I fought Kazu, and I said, this is it, this is all I need. And
Right.
Kazu's like this worm, leech-looking character, which
Oh,
is
not that.
but I love
Oh, is
it.
that the thing that they call the pickles? That's something else.
Maybe.
Capcom.
Is it white? Or...
Oh,
Oh,
okay, yeah.
no. I don't
We
think
just
so.
saw this.
Oh.
I think it's like a dark green.
Oh.
It literally looks like a pickle.
Oh,
Good feeling.
I don't know.
Oh, the cat.
Oh, this
I'm
is
not just
cute.
for fashion for a second.
An outfit for your Palamut. And your Palico.
Yeah, they're
that
talking
looks
about the
like
collab
everything.
again. It's stories.
Oh,
I'm here for a JRPG
Oh.
moment because Monster Hunter is not my gig.
Mhm.
right.
It's
I know
nice,
like the
but it's
3DS
like
ones aren't a good representation, but like I didn't enjoy it, so I know I would enjoy it.
Fashion
Mhm.
victim, not the.
muddy grass.
Not Muddy Gras.
I like a pun. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, come on, black leather legs.
Okay, leather pants though. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Play dead, emo.
shades. Oh my god, is that a penguin?
It
It
was a
looked like it,
penguin.
Oh, so cute. I love the animation for whenever you get the mochi, like the dongo, and they're just like, the Palicos are like,
Yes.
oh yeah, it's a party. You're like,
love
thank you
it.
for
They
playing.
have a road ass, a whole ass roadmap.
A road ass hole map.
Never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan.
Listen.
With all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster
She's
Hunter
so
Stories 2
excited. I
this
love
summer.
that for her.
We can't wait to hear about
I
your own
know. I wish
stories
I
of
was her.
adventure.
Capcom pay me. I'll stand
That's
there
not
and
the
be
only
like,
thing Capcom
Excited,
has
right?
for us this
I
July.
hate that I see her
Fans of
outfit.
Phoenix Wright will
It
have
brings
new chapters to
me
explore
post-traumatic
with the
stress
release
from
of
the
Great
Winx
Ace Attorney
saga.
Chronicles. North American and European
Oh, yeah,
feature
the
attorneys
jacket.
will finally be
Ace
able to
Attorney.
comment on the Great
Ace
Ace
Attorney.
Attorney
With-
adventures
with
and the Great Ace
Herlock
Attorney 2
gnomes.
Resolve, which were previously only available in
I
Japan.
cannot get over that.
We'll travel
No,
Because I
I
can't
don't
have
see a
Sherlock
daddy
Holmes.
here.
19th century Japan.
It's
Right.
Sherlock Gnomes.
Playing Yonosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor. in this
Oh,
action-packed
that man.
novel.
Listen.
Now let's hear more about the story.
I don't see a daddy yet, so I'll wait.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
I forgot all the characters, to be honest, besides the main boy and Herlock Gnomes.
Wait.
Also, this game came out like a while ago, I believe, and we're finally getting it over here,
Yeah,
which is amazing.
because they were like, oh my god, we're like finally releasing a game that like released 50 billion years ago in Japan. And I'm just like,
Literally.
but where is like Edgeworth's second game? Wait, that's Sailor.
Who's the
I
sailor?
knew it.
Who's the sailor?
I knew it.
Sailor.
There's another sailor there.
Let us engage in the art of deduction.
Maybe I'm
Oh,
a ship
Jones.
now.
What have we here?
The great deduction.
I do not care about get this white man off my screen.
Right.
You can deduct me.
Close.
Not
I.
that thing you're after.
Oh my god! Look at this
Okay.
juror.
Not a dagger.
Oh, she's serving.
Oh,
Okay.
Come on, juror number 6.
I want to be her.
Oh my god, we get to yell at the jury this time. Iconic.
I'm so happy.
Oh.
Who are you? Who are you? Van?
Von.
Von
Not
Zeeks
this-
or whatever it was.
Oh, she's
Hello.
cute.
Right.
Is she gonna die though?
I.
Stop!
Is they're gonna pull like a regular Ace Attorney?
You're gonna
We're like,
kill
oh my
her
gosh.
off. You get attached to her the first trial, then she's dead.
And then
Where
she
you can
has a
take on the role of
sister.
defense attorney. Now, we all want to see
Who
With a
takes over her
similar
body
name.
every once in a while.
Instead of Susato, it's like Sazudo or
Ace Attorney
something.
Chronicles. Dance of deduction and summation examination.
Oh, come on, new
Oh.
gameplay feature. Minor spoilers may be
Oh,
included. Why
Why are you showing it to me then?
So
We just
I
stopped
look
paying
away.
attention.
I look
we
away.
look away, right?
Where to?
I stare just to see if there's
Not Vaughn, my
Capcom
boost.
team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features: Dance of
Someone ban Sly.
Animation
Dance of
Examination.
Deduction. Ooh.
Ooh,
Did
when
you
it comes
see
right
that?
before Spin's birthday, that's iconic.
Right.
Oh, we love that.
Oh, that's the one with the sailors.
get
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Spin
dance
this.
with the sailors.
Players will come across
Excited.
conspicuous situations that
Oh, get out my
require further
face.
examination.
Get in
They
my
are
face.
doing-
Ryunosuke's legal aid, Susato.
I.
Listen, it's my turn to be horny on main.
Okay.
His nose. I just want to poke
Love
his
that.
nose.
I'm not reading anymore.
It's the scissors for me.
Nice.
I got my
Logic and reason
scissors.
spectacular.
I.
Flawed series
I'll
of
never
deductions.
forget that there was like one girl, because there's always like everybody's iconic in this series, but there's like the one girlie who was just like constantly just showing off her teats.
Oh, I love
And I
that.
was like, you know what? Iconic.
I'm trying to remember who that was. Oh, it was my.
I think it was the pink clown. I know.
Yeah.
It was like
what was
constantly
her
like that.
name?
I forgot. She was iconic.
She irritated the hell out of me.
So we're doing some deductions at the moment.
I'm trying not to pay
April,
so much
May.
attention.
I know, I just
Yeah,
want to see like the
April.
gameplay feature, but they keep showing
love her.
this.
I know, pulling a Guardians, can we not?
Oh, this is like the spoilers they're talking about.
Yeah, they're just
I
showing
know,
like
I'm like-
a little bit of the gameplay.
Yeah, I'm
Old
like
man's
staring at his
identity.
face instead.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
Look at them. Such cuties.
Now we know.
At this point, players will
Sholmes
be
comes
search
out,
for clues,
says, I know
identify the
everything.
errors,
Y'all do the
reveal
deductions
and
as
reveal the
well.
truth
You
to
do
the
more
mystery.
work and I'll just chill back here, probably.
Still no
Uh,
voice acting. I don't know if they're
As
just
players
like
present
speaking
new
over
evidence
it.
and observations,
I think they're
Herlock
speaking
will amend his
over.
deductions based on the new
But
information.
probably no voice acting as
Upon
well.
uncovering the truth,
Oh well.
Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to
Semi-literal dance.
Semi-metaphoric, semi-literal. What's the truth? Not the golden hair in the back.
They're like, they can't. Wow.
Wow.
Not this.
Okay, casual transphobia. You're a
I look
woman. You
away.
have long hair.
Yeah, you have long hair. You must be a woman.
Not your true name. This is
I.
not very comfortable.
Now I just need like the Legend of, or I was just say Legend of Zelda. It is not Legend of Zelda. The Lord of the Rings, where she takes off the helmet. She's like, I am no
Wig,
man.
this
Okay, but like,
reveal. She's hot.
she was the drag king that we needed all
My real
along,
name is
actually.
Nina. Yes, a drag king, a ballerina on the run.
Salt.
How was that a dance in any way, shape, or form?
I know. I need them
Because
to
she's a
actually literally-
ballerina on the
Players will attempt
run,
to convince 6
Ruby.
jurors of the
I
innocence
just-
of
That's what it said, Ruby.
But no, but like.
But they said it was like a
It was
gameplay
supposed
feature.
to be between the two. It was supposed to be the two guys.
They
It was
probably
supposed
didn't want to
be-
show
oh.
us too
Summation
much.
examination.
I don't know.
Bonzies.
Jurors,
Oof.
all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty
Move
verdict.
over, every other Gumshoe, get out of the way. Everybody
Oh, I
from
would
the
never
old
push on them,
game.
too. I would never push on
I'm
them.
looking at Vaughn.
Examine each statement
I-
carefully and select 2 contradictory.
I hang on to Gumshoe and Sailor number 5 for now.
I love juror number 6.
Whale.
Oh,
Oh my
I
god,
love
don't
her.
yell at the lady.
I know, she jumped. She was shook.
that's what you gotta do. You gotta
Little
yell.
wig on the
Alright.
judge, just
Oh.
wiggling off a little bit.
I love it. Oh,
Whale.
When you successfully point out one of these
Come on,
contradictions among the jurors,
spoilers.
you might just change their
Capcom,
minds.
I need you to stop right
But
this
if someone moves close to each
second.
juror you
Right.
persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above
Oh.
and literally tip the scales
Oh.
of justice in your favor.
Whale.
Oh.
Bring the
Damn.
contradiction to light.
Hi.
Help prove your
Okay,
claim.
juror number 2.
Her face.
Okay, that's not how alcohol works. I would have erupted it.
Even a small taste of the exciting new
Oh
game.
my
That
That
would
would
have
have
blew up.
exploded.
That would
That
have been a
would've-
very big thing.
That literally would have blew up the courtroom. Like,
In dire
it would have
command.
caused a fire.
Thanks for watching.
July 27.
It
Oh,
already
damn.
seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on.
Roughly a
There are
month.
some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres
Oh.
from Capcom. But what about
Capcom,
esports?
please
Oh.
no.
Let's
Like,
close out today's showcase
why?
with a few words from
Why are
two
we talking
stars
about
of Capcom fighters.
esports?
I didn't even know
Esports.
Capcom had like an
They'll tell us
esports.
what
Oh, wait,
is
no, they're
going
a
on
fighting
with
game
Capcom
company, never
esports,
mind.
including
Yeah, they
updates on
have
the
like
Capcom
Street
Pro
Fighter.
Tour, Intel World
Mhm.
Open,
They
have
Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter.
League, and all the other content on Capcom
They
Fighters.
had Marvel vs.
Over to you
Capcom,
guys.
but they've been dropping the ball on that for a
Okay.
while. After 3, it's gone downhill.
Yeah, this is the straight part of the show.
Presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious.
So how we
It's a
feel about the
split.
previous part?
I
Um,
was here for it.
Yeah.
And host extraordinaire.
It wasn't like anything out of the ordinary or like something extraordinary, if you will.
Nothing was really surprising. It was like, oh, nice, like a little add-on. It was just like extra information of stuff that we already knew.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Who was that? Oh, Oh, wow.
I'm surprised you don't know. Look at like all the Street Fighter men. Like they're all everybody's buff in the
I
game.
mean, I
First of
do,
all.
but like, there's so many of them that I forget, like, the amount. Because it's literally like almost every man in like every fucking fighting game.
The girlies are iconic too.
They are. That's why I want Darkstalkers to come back out. I need those girlies back in my life.
I'm not super familiar with that game, but the character designs are amazing.
Miss Morgan out here with her titties.
Yeah, the vampire
Miss
girl,
Felicia.
right?
Mhm.
Oh.
Miss Felicia being like literally also half naked.
Dex
I mean, they're all just
being
iconic.
You just hear in the background. Ooh.
That man in the background I'm marrying.
Screaming.
Literally, it's just
You know
gonna be.
Maybe Capcom Esports is doing the thing.
Right. It's just gonna be like Peppermint on that roller coaster simulator. It's just me moaning the whole time.
Lotus, those girlies have the hungriest ass / pussy in the world. Their leotards are horribly cut.
Like literally, I think about how bad their wedgies must be because like they must be. They must.
That's why they're
be.
angry and fighting people.
You know what? Point.
That's
Oh
why
my
they're
god, look at this girly. Hello? Her
Yeah.
Yeah, they have an
chaps.
esports competition, but like they couldn't get a better microphone for that bitch.
I know, right?
Oh, well.
The way he was
They're
speaking.
blowing that. Oh,
It was just like a regular headset, I guess.
I wish Ken wasn't married. Well, in your headcanon, you can say that the characters are
I
not
mean-
married. They're married to you.
Yeah, like they are married, but like they're all married to me. Like
They're also fictional, so you know, there's no rules as far as that. So you just
right.
say
Nobody
it's-
can tell me I'm wrong because they never
Mhm.
proven me otherwise.
Yeah,
Not the
they
69
also can't
seconds.
cheat because you know they're not real.
Right.
Exactly.
You can just observe. Oh my god, these girlies are
Only
jumping and
one v1
twirling
content.
and popping.
Oh my god.
Y'all, if I ever made a tier list of how hot these men are, the way like all of
It would
them
take you
be, like,
hours,
tier
first
S.
of all.
Right.
Right, but like all of them would be like tier like SSS.
Let's not forget.
They'll probably be like at 2 at like F or something.
It would probably just be like fuck, marry, kill, just 3 tiers, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
honestly.
And the World Finals happening next month.
And still, there would probably be like
Fucking Mary
2
has
and
that
kill.
overlap.
Including current standings
Right.
and broadcast schedule. To commemorate this event, everyone who
Then
during this period will receive an exclusive
Zen.
Thank you for that open chat.
We do not want
Oh my god, I really
Red
want
like
to do it.
watermelon.
Dax is currently melting.
I learned your head has basically the same density as a watermelon, so you know, I'm ready.
Well,
I have to say, Capcom had at least a little bit of something for everybody. It had something for us all.
It's true.
Right.
I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course.
I just want them to go back to the other girlie and for her to have like, oh, before we go, one more thing.
I know. I'm waiting. I'm like, give me one last thing that I will actually like probably like fall out of my chair.
Right.
Oh, hymns.
I dare you, he said.
I dare you.
Oh, that's slaps.
Queen.
Love her.
Isn't that Viper or whatever her name
Is
is?
Poison in this game?
Poison,
Trans
maybe.
icon.
Poison's definitely in it. And I know it's got all the looks too.
I love Poison.
Yeah, but
Capcom, please.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season
no,
so
show them
far,
in
and I can't wait to see how
more.
this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup.
Capcom,
Remember to check out Capcom
She
Fighters
really is
Twitch
about to
and
just be
YouTube
like,
channels
just
for
kidding,
more
you know, it's
information and
over.
what's
There's
been
nothing
latest
Right.
else.
Bye, redacted.
So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year.
there really isn't
Let's
nothing
recap
else.
what
Oh
we all
wow, they're
saw.
just recapping,
Resident
yeah.
Evil Village is
They say
back.
it's back, and I'm like, y'all came out like literally a week ago.
It literally was out too.
It's been
like
back.
maybe a month ago. Maybe
Not
a
even,
month
it came
ago.
out like June
Embark on
8th,
the
I
world of
think.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Right?
Hunter Stories
No,
2,
it came
Rings
out
of
like
Ruin,
May.
end
and
of
Monster
last
Hunter
month,
Rise.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh,
Late
really?
May, yeah.
Back in time
Like-
Oh yeah, it was like May
Yeah, like 2
27th
to
or
tap into the
something.
family history of Phoenix
May
Wright
8th.
Soft New King.
Maybe May 8th.
May
Oh, wow,
8th.
it's been a
Oh my god, it
month.
has been a month. Oh
Make sure you
god.
catch the latest matches of
Month.
Capcom Fighters.
Time is a
There really
concept
is
I do
something
not
for
know.
everyone here today.
Right, yeah.
But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation
Oh, I was
on
like,
Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom
oh, don't go
virtual
away
booth
yet.
on the
Okay.
E3
And then it was just
to watch
like,
all these videos
Ma'am.
again.
go on
And
our
more.
socials.
I'm Rachel Querico, aka
Capcom.
Thank
You know, I
for
didn't
being
expect
part of the
anything
Capcom
really.
experience at E3 this year.
Come on.
I mean, they did what they said they were gonna do.
I know.
They did.
But it
But
wouldn't hurt to
still.
throw in a little surprise in there.
Right.
Just a little teaser,
Hold
just
on.
a logo, something.
It's also because
Oh my
like
God,
half
they
of
did
these
that again.
companies
Jesus fucking
broadcast, I don't know what they make. So
Right.
like I personally never know what to expect because like I don't fucking know what half of these companies.
You're not like looking them up in advance, like, oh yeah, they're responsible for this and that.
Right, I have no idea like what these companies make if I don't
Mhm.
already.
You too can be a pro Street Fighter player, not this.
I can be a Street Fighter player in a different way.
No,
Oh,
Van
yeah.
Van
And
Zeeks.
that is a wrap on
I'm going on to Creative Commons or whatever it is. The one website that has like all the images from every game being like got images of him.
Right.
Got some pics to show. Okay, so
Oh my god.
our thoughts on it. What did we think? Just briefly.
His name is Barrick von Zeeks. I will just say.
Oh wait.
His documented age range is 32 to 33.
All right.
So he
just say
and he's
33.
6'4".
I don't know why they need that.
Now you're already
name.
having information on that character.
Because this
The game has been
around
out.
I mean,
for
yeah,
so
but like still, it's like
long.
it has been dying. But you like
It has been a
ran.
while, and I went onto the wiki, and it gave me the information that I looked for,
Love that for
the information that I
you.
needed.
I personally, I wasn't even gonna react to it because just I was like, Resident Evil, not really my gig. A lot of Capcom's properties are not really my gig anyway. But I wanted to be here, have some fun, and I did have some fun. The Monster Hunter Stories 2 looks interesting now that I saw combat for it. I thought it was fun. Potentially, if it's like a turn-based moment, it could be fun and cute and sexy. Other than that, Resident Evil, I'll play it eventually. I know I'll play it eventually, but I can wait. I have time. I haven't played 7 yet. I will wait. And yeah, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get more. I can't be like very disappointed because they did what they said they were gonna do, but you know, it doesn't hurt to like have a list of possible things and then for them to like throw something else in there before they go or something.
Like, it's kind of always tradition where, you know, you want to throw like one last thing, even if it is like something that is going to be a flop, like some shows have. It's always nice to have just like one last thing, and you're like, ooh.
And they show like 2 seconds of something with a logo, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sonic.
It's literally Sonic. They didn't even show a logo. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, and they talked about colors the other day too, I think.
They released gameplay footage of the first level, I think. Something like that. So there's that.
You know, they did what they said they're gonna do. I mean, I'm really excited for Ace Attorney because first of all,
looks fun.
We haven't had an Ace Attorney game for like years.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's been very long.
When was the last one? The Spirit one?
I think so, and that was like 2011, maybe at the latest.
Damn.
Oh my god, I run and check actually.
Right. I'm like, I might be giving it too high of a date, to be honest.
Don't worry, I do the same thing. Like when I was trying to say Life is Strange came out in 2013.
Well.
We're like, but it had to be. It feels like around this year. But yeah, it's been a while for that. But, you know, it wasn't like sold on stories, Monster Hunter stories yet. And now I should go on to Amazon right now. And
suddenly you're intrigued, or you're interested.
Now I get it.
Right.
Oh, an E3 exclusive. What is this? Oh, it's Razer stuff. Okay. Work.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Latest release, the Great Ace Attorney. Wait, that's what that was, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. The way it came out 4 years ago in Japan.
I know, like literally, it's been out for years, and then it was like, finally, you will get it, you peasants. And I'm like, oh okay.
Literally.
I go over, still like Ace Attorney.
Spirit of Justice was 2016.
I do miss Edgeworth. I do miss my dad. That's all I have to say.
I miss Big Gumshoe.
Gumshoe. The names are truly where it's at because we got Gumshoe, we got Larry Butts.
Love that.
Larry Butts is not iconic in any way, but the name.
Love the name.
It's the worst, but I love the name.
For whoever has played episode 5, I shamefully loved Damon Gare. Whichever case he was in.
I shake my head, but I know, I understand.
Love that for you. I'm like,
Ruth's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you have any final thoughts we want to share before you wrap up the stream for the day?
Yes, Mega Man is a great series. I'm sad Capcom did not talk about it because Battle Network has been out for like 20 years. I don't know time anymore. Probably 10 years.
That was
10,
fierce.
It's a very iconic game because it's fun. It's like panels of like 3 and 3, basically. I don't know, math. But it's very iconic. I love it so much. It's got an anime series. It's got it all, and it's great. And I'm still holding out, but I know it will never happen. But Mega Man Battle Network is the best game.
Honestly,
Game
it
series
could
in the
happen
world.
eventually because like the card,
Mhm.
like the card gameplay is kind of like coming back. Like it's been like a thing, right? So
Yes.
I'm kind of like, where's the Mega Man game? Because that was kind of
Yeah.
iconic.
And they've been like remastering a lot of the first few games. They did the X series. They did 1 through 10. So it's just like the next step would have to be Battle Network, literally. Like you've gotten everything else, so just give me like the whole series for Switch.
Give it to me
And I will be
now.
give it to me now.
Yeah.
Because I also like look very disrespectfully at my favorite character, Base. I look very disrespectfully at him.
Love that, love that.
And I just need the EX version of him. I need that version in Battle Network immediately.
Iconic.
My other thing is Resident Evil Village. That's it. That's it.
Just a head shake.
Just
shaking my head. That's what you
You
get.
know.
A head shake.
Meanwhile, my thoughts are look into the cast of all the Street Fighter games, and y'all go watch the Ace Attorney anime. That's all I have to say.
All right.
And the live action movie.
Word.
Live action movie.
The live action Ace Attorney is so good, actually.
Oh,
I
word.
forgot that was there.
Love that. Love that.
Yes, movie night.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Who's hosting it?
I'll host it. I'll find
yes.
it.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right, y'all.
What are your last thoughts?
I don't. Yeah, I basically said already everything that I was like, yeah, sure. I'm excited for Monster Hunter stories. Intrigued about the attorney, about the things of the things. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow though, because we are going to be reacting to Nintendo Direct, which has the potential to dethrone other presentations, because the presentations have been kind of up and down. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster. So I'm already braced. Oh yeah, for sure. But the thing about Nintendo Directs is that the internet never has proper expectations for it. So it doesn't matter what gets announced, the internet will always explode for one reason or another.
Literally, they just come on, they play like a little bit of Mario music, and then we're all just like, oh my god.
Right, exactly. So we'll see what we'll get tomorrow. It's going to be, we're going to be reacting. That's going to be at 5 p.m. BST, 12 p.m. Eastern. And then later that day, we're going to be reacting to Bandai Namco, same crew as today, at 10:25 p.m., which is basically the same time as today, let's be real. And yeah, we're going to be watching the Bandai Namco later that day. So stay tuned, everybody. Follow the channel. Check us out on YouTube. Watch the other presentations that we reacted to. And yeah, we'll see you then. Stay safe, stay beautiful. Goodbye.
Bye.